Hi, I'm Tom Galvin. Today on Solo Sessions, we're checking in on singer-songwriter Mike Sheasley. He lives up in the foothills and gathers gangs of fine musicians in his basement studio to jam and write songs. Mike's done a lot of things, gone down a lot of different paths on his journey, from lawyer to teacher. He was an assistant to a state Supreme Court justice, but all through it, he's been a songwriter and written quality songs. Mike is under the weather and not able to be here today. So I'll be playing recordings of his songs, and we'll be showing you visual glimpses of his life. The spotlight today is on Mike Sheasley. To get us started, to get us down the road, we're going to start with one of Mike's songs called Going Down That Open Road.
Going down that open road, not really sure just where I'm going. I spent my life in this losing game, broken promises of fortune and fame. But till I die, I will remain going down that open road. Going down that open road. Crocodile tears and baby blue eyes, the taste of gin and the honey sweet lies. Too many nights, all those lonely days, so many heartaches along the way. I can't go back, so I might as well stay. I'm just going down that open road, going down that open road. I've seen my share of nightingales, I've heard their saccharine sirens wail. The sound rolled down cross cones of stone, kept on ringing through the raging storm. And in the end they arrive alone. They're just going down open road, going down an open road. Mark Anthony and his sister Kate tried to escape an unfortunate fate, but rock and roll was all they knew. They only wanted to sing for you. You'll never know what they went through. They're just going down an open road, going down an open road.
Mike came from Pleasantville, Iowa. He left that little town and moved to Des Moines at 18. He got a factory job. He got an AA degree. He went on to Drake University. He has some thoughts about student loans and college administration in general, even though he has a degree in public administration and economics. Here's a song called The Student Loan Song.
Everybody told me get a college degree or your life will be a mess. And if you want to thrive and not merely survive, a degree is your best bet. So in considerable haste, I got a place at the local university. But I couldn't afford the room and the board, the tuition, the books and fees. Too bad. But the financial aid man said he had a plan, especially for me. Just get the dough from the government alone and then be worry-free. Sounds like a good idea. So I studied the history of Tibetan art and Aboriginal psychology. And after 6 long years and 12,000 beers, I got that college degree, all right. And the dean of the school said, son, you ain't no fool. You need an advanced degree. Just get another check from the government and sign it over to me, smart boy. And I borrowed again at each year's end till I got my PhD. But when I looked for a job, I was one of a mob, and there weren't no work for me. Too bad. So when things got lean, I went back to the dean. I said, man, what shall I do? He said, the internet is your best bet, boy, there ain't no jobs for you. Ha ha! So now I spend my days avoiding the gaze of a man from the IRS. I owe so much, I got a hunch they'll stalk me till I'm dead.
Mike has a great wife, Kathy Sheasley. Thank you again, Kathy, for providing the videos and the pictures. So this is called Dance With Me, Baby, and I think it might be a good, maybe a song early on in their careers where Mike said to Kathy, dance with me, baby. And here's Dance With Me, Baby by Mike Sheasley.
Why don't you dance with me, baby? Come on, dance with me, baby. Come on, dance with me, baby. Why don't you dance with me, baby? Come on, dance with me, baby. Gotta go, I gotta go. I got the band wailing
far from removed from the wonderful Kathy. Some histories and past relationships have maybe some things to do with the next song, Married to a Jealous Wife.
Well, I wish I was a railroad engineer. I'd ride across the country till the ocean's clear, seeking shelter or a place to hide. 'Cause I'm married to a woman who insists on always knowing she won't be satisfied. I'm always flipping and sliding, dipping and diving. I'm married to a jealous wife. I got home last night a little after 3. She's standing in the doorway waiting on me. A cousin and a pride, Mom was by her side. Why there just was no explaining, outside it was raining. It just wasn't safe to drive. Man, I was slipping and sliding, dipping and diving. I'm married to a jealous wife. Got no reason to view me with suspicion or accuse me of going astray. 'Cause I got lots of friends, both women and men. I kinda like it that way. Now I'm sleeping in my truck in the ice cold rain. I'll call her up tomorrow, gonna tell her again, baby, I ain't lying, I got nothing to hide. I'll be whining and sighing, declaring and denying. Honey, let me apologize. I'll be slipping and sliding, dipping and diving. I'm married to a jealous wife. Yeah, she got no reason to view me with suspicion or accuse me of going astray. 'Cause I get lots of friends, both women and men, and I kinda like it that way. Yeah, I'm sleeping in my truck in the ice cold rain. I'll call her up tomorrow and I'll tell her again, baby, I ain't lying, I got nothing to hide. I'll be whining and sighing, declaring and denying. Honey, let me apologize. I'll be slipping and sliding, dipping and diving. I'm married to a jealous wife. I'll be whining and crying, declaring and denying, sniffling and sighing, profusely apologizing, sucking and jiving, dipping and diving, slipping and sliding. I'm married to a jealous wife.
Like any singer-songwriter, good songs sometimes come from loneliness and solitude. He's captured those feelings in the song called It's Lonely in Here.
It's lonely in here. Yes, it's lonely in here. In this place where I sing to myself. Though the walls can't be seen, they're stronger than steel beams, and the door is somehow locked by itself. Gone are the cheers, and there's nothing to fear from a love turning bitter and cold. Never again will the pain and the betrayal and the blame wound me deep in my soul. I remember the blow, though it came long ago, when I stood head bowed in the rain. I resolved then and there, never again will I care Never again will I call out love's name. But I'm safe in here, and there's nothing to fear from a love turning bitter and cold. Never again will the pain, the betrayal or the blame wound me deep in my soul. So don't give your heart, keep it safe from the start, for it hurts to love in vain. You can't love me, I'll never be free. There's no escaping this world that I've made. But I'm safe in here, and there's nothing to fear from a love turning bitter and cold. Never again will the pain, the betrayal and the blame wound me deep in my soul. It's lonely in here.
Well, let's go from a sad ballad to just a little bit of crazy. This is called Hillbilly Wrap.
Well, I was driving down to the car wash in town, out by Highway 92. I thought I'd stop at a shack for a gallon of gas and maybe a smoke or two. When I pulled into the drive, out behind my ride stood a gal with eyes of blue. And then she looked at me and was plain to see she might be in the mood. So I filled up my truck, then I sauntered on up, and I flashed my famous grin. I gave it my best, and it stood the test, 'cause she smiled right back again. She said she was alone, she was a long way from home, and asked, was I going her way? I said, of course I would do whatever I could, 'cause I wasn't busy anyway. We did a little more talking, then we started walking in the direction of my pickup truck. I had this big old grin when I helped her in. Man, I couldn't believe my luck. I was living large, I thought I was in charge, but I was wrong, you see. I should have known I'd end up alone, 'cause I was playing way out of my league. Well, I started to drive, and she said, stop at that dive, you know, down there, Good Time Ruse. After 8 or 9 beers, she started calling me dear, and man, was I in a groove. She commenced to snuggle, and right there we cuddled together in the cowskin booth. And we danced till 4 on the little floor over there by the ladies' room. Well, then along about light, we ended the night with breakfast at the Truck Stop Cafe. About the time we were done, she looked at the clock and said, my, the time has flown away. She She has to borrow my truck to take her mother to work, 'cause the weather was getting bad that day. Her mom lived nearby and she looked me in the eye. She said she'd be back before I had time to pay. Why then she smiled at me, so I gave her my keys and I watched her drive away. And several hours passed, and when she didn't come back, I realized I'd been led astray. So I gathered my pride and I called this guy. Could he come and pick me up? And he carried me home all alone in a garbage truck. I spent the whole next week cheek to cheek with some klutz from Insurance Is Us. But he wouldn't pay. He said you gave it away, and there ain't no sense making a fuss. So I walked to work. Man, what a jerk. The news was all over town. There's no sense whining, crying or cussing, 'cause that deal had done gone down. But I was fooling around with a beautiful gal, and she got the best of me. And she took the taters right out of my waiters, and she left nothing for me. But she smelled so nice, and she smiled just right. And oh, those gorgeous blue eyes. It was a baby, get your own damn ride.
Next song, called The Hobo, is not about the problem we have with homelessness and disenfranchised people, but more the hobo, the legendary of lore, who chose freedom in the open road to getting a job and settling down. It's called The Hobo.
I rounded Spain in a hurricane, at sea above all care. I camped out back in a garden shack, I saw in the air. But it's a quiet place and it's flotsam race, all resistance I now wave. I will not feed the common greed, I choose to be my own slave. Enterprise, it's a great disguise for hiding yourself away. You can't see me if I'm behind a tree or working my life away. No time for love, no time for song, time for me. I'd rather be free to do as I please and live my life for me. I think you'll find that over time has a price that's far too dear. For the money you make soon dissipates like smoke upon the air. There's more to life than sacrifice, it's there for you and me. Till you treasure your time and your peace of mind, you're never really free. An enterprise, it's a great disguise for hiding yourself away. You can't see me if I'm behind a tree or working my life away. No time for love, no time for song, no time for reverie. I'd rather be free to do as I please and live my life for me. My life and I move along, you won't know I've been here. There's no need to cry when you say goodbye, it's a fate that we all share. I have no bag, no baubles or swag to slow me on my way. Till that day comes, have another rum and let's enjoy this beautiful day. An enterprise, it's a great disguise for hiding yourself away. You can't see me if I'm behind a tree or working my life away. No time for love, no time for song, no time for reverie. I'd rather be free to do as I please and live my life for me. I want to be free to do as I please and live my life for me.
This song's about a woman who falls in love with a man and then determines what changes she needs to make in him. It's called Browns Valley Blues.
I won't talk about it again, but I don't like your high-rolling friends. I don't care about your fancy new job. I loved you, baby, the way that you were. I was cool when we first met. I remember that's what you said. But now you're singing a different tune and telling me all the things I need to improve. Decide what you wanna do, and if I'm not the man for you, tell me now and set me free. But stop trying to make changes in me. I don't want no college degree. That kind of life, it ain't for me. I got one little message to send. Baby, take me or leave me the way that I am. Decide what you wanna do, and if I'm not the man for you, tell me now and set me free. But stop trying to make changes in me. Make up your mind, baby, let me know. Is it time for me to go, so you can start your life anew? Maybe find you a man who's gonna like your high-rolling friends. He's got a big-time, high-powered job. He's got 3-4 college degrees. Let me tell you, baby, that man ain't me. Decide what you wanna do, and if I ain't the man for you, tell me now and set me free. But stop trying to make changes in me, yeah.
Here's yet again another beautiful ballad, The Inquiry.
Why do you sing when those blue shadows call? A song of Salinas, a place you once called home. A languid refrain about a love that slipped away. And a house at the end of a red clay country road. I hear you sing when evening draws near, and daybreak it's so far away. It's a sad country song, but how I love to sing along. A tune to chase all my cares away. What would I do without troubadours like you, singing those songs from deep inside? The words are so real, you must know just how I feel, how I love to listen to your sweet lullabies. I hear you sing when evening draws near, when daybreak it's so far away. It's a sad country song, how I love to sing along. A tune to chase all my cares away. Tune to chase all my cares away.
We know about how opinions are like something everybody has. Here's Mike setting some limits. This is called Keep It to Yourself.
I don't want to hear your smug opinions, you keep them to yourself. I don't want to hear your half-baked wisdom, just keep it to yourself. When you sit around with your sophisticated crowd and marvel at your incisive wits, then you can agree that people like me are just backward and ignorant. I don't want to hear your smarmy jokes, keep them to yourself. I don't give a damn how you want to vote, just keep it to yourself. Well, I realize that in your eyes your wisdom is beyond compare, but take it from me, it's a tiresome screed, so try hard not to share. Don't tell me your philosophy, just keep it to yourself. Don't feel the need to enlighten me, just keep it to yourself. I can tell you, you haven't a clue, and you don't know what you're talking about. Though I might be slow enough to know that, just wanna hear yourself. This ain't the time to proselytize, so keep it to yourself. And don't reveal how strongly you feel, just keep it to yourself. This ain't the place to make your case or share your point of view. So take that load on down the road and lay it on something new. I don't want to hear your smug opinion, just keep it to yourself. You keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself.
And who has more opinions than politicians? They're easy targets for us singer-songwriters who like to dabble in satire. Here's Mike's The Politician.
Well, the wife and I, we had a terrible fight. She thundered like a gale at sea. She called me names I've never heard before. and she threatened a lawyer to see. And just when I thought that I could stand no more, I was struck with an epiphany. Without hesitation, I slipped into another dimension and channeled an alternative reality. Yes, I lied. Yes, I lied. But I did it just to put her mind at ease. Yes, I lied. Yes, I lied. But it was an admirable solution. It brought about conflict resolution that my wife accepted gratefully. Well, I got better as time went by, and I discovered there was nothing about which I could not lie. I could lie about beauty, and I could lie about truth. I could lie about the price of beer in Duluth. Well, I could lie about living, and I could lie about dying. Well, I got so good that I could even lie about lying. And I lied. Yes, I lied. But it came so naturally. Yes, I lied. Yes, I lied. But every time I opened my mouth, out popped another profidity. I became so proficient in the arts of deception that one day it occurred to me, my skills were so prodigious and my lies were so delicious, I should be active politically. So for office I did stand, and my platform was clear. Well, I just promised everybody whatever it was they wanted to hear. To the poor I promised free bread and wine. And to the rich, well, I promised them welfare of an entirely different kind. To the taxpayers I promised thrift and frugality. And to the pious, well, I promised them a life in a starry eternity. And when the votes were tallied and the counting was done, well, I was elected to office by a landslide margin. And I lied. Yes, I lied. But there were so many people to please. And I lied. Yes, I lied. But the voters must be happy because, well, they keep re-electing me. Now I carry out my duties with grace and aplomb. And I tell lots of lies to, well, I guess most everyone. And whenever some malcontent dares to question my credibility, I just claim I was misquoted or blame the bureaucracy. And I lie. Yes, I lie. But oh, how the voters yearn to believe. Yes, I lie. You know I lie. But most folks would rather hear a good lie than face an unpleasant reality. So when election time comes around, please vote for me. I'll take care of you. You can count on me. I'll tell you the truth, and I'll never lie. 'cause I'm pretty sure your views will be just the same as mine. I won't lie, I won't lie. Well, on that you can rest assured. I won't lie, I won't lie. But if I do, I promise you, it'll be for your very own good.
I have to say, among the songs that I've heard Mike play that he's written, this is, I believe, my favorite. It's called Old Dog and Pony Show.
Cry for me tomorrow, today's light, it's nearly gone. I'm leaving a dream behind, 'cause a new one's come along. The lines on my face show the years in relief. I'm an old dog and pony show. Don't you worry about me. And yesterday's but a fantasy. Tomorrow might never come. I've lived my life like a shooting star, and I can't change that now. Like captains courageous, I'm an old buccaneer. Sailed all of life's ocean. Guess I've been most everywhere. Seen my share of the storm. I braved the angry sea. I'm an old dog and pony show. Don't you worry about me. Grabbed a shiny pebble, but I was reaching for a star. Looking for buried treasure when it was right there in my arms. Never planned for tomorrow, that's the way it'll always be. I'm an old dog and pony show. Don't you worry about me. I'm an old dog and pony show. Don't you worry about me.
Mike's life and his music has been informed by his Christian faith and his belief in his higher power. And so this song is called A Simple Prayer.
Oh Lord, what is it about me? I'm so rarely on my knees, but when I'm down or when I'm blue, it's then that I turn to you. I may occasionally give you thanks. My gratitude, it's true. But this brief acknowledgement of the power of your love is the extent of my commitment to you. And when I call your name and in anguish speak, in truth I must say, you're always there for me, to hold me until I find new strength. And I may occasionally give you thanks. My gratitude, it's true. But this brief acknowledgement of the power of your love is the extent of my commitment to you. I grow weary of this one-way street, for I'm empty and I'm incomplete. Please hear my prayer and show me the way to walk in harmony with you. I long to live each day in the shadow of your smile, a life redeemed by the power of your love, a life lived in harmony with you.
We opened up with an acoustic version of Going Down an Open Road. We're going to end up with a full band accompaniment. Mike gathered musicians together oftentimes, and a lot of musicians up in the foothills love this guy, as I do, as so many people do. We've been celebrating the music of Mike Sheasley. Mike, thanks for all the music. Thanks for being who you are. Going down the open road.
Going down an open road, not really sure just where I'm going. Spent my life in this losing game, broken promises of fortune and fame. Till I die, I will remain. Going down an open road, going down an open road. Crocodile tears and those baby blue eyes, the taste of gin and the honey sweet lies, lonely nights and those cold, cold days, so many heartaches along the way. I can't go back, so I might as well stay. I'm just going down an open road, going down an open road. I've lived my life in a spotlight, but I've so little to show. Guess I've made about 1 million friends, but there's no one that I really know. I've seen my share of nightingales, I've heard their saccharine sirens wail. The sound rolled down across cones of stone, kept on ringing through a raging storm. But in the end they arrive alone. They're just going down an open road, going down an open road. You're going down
Mike Sheasley, keep traveling on, my friend. Traveling down that open road. See you next month. Last Saturday of the month, with a guest as yet to be announced.